presently. I mean, I feel more confident, I have more time for myself. Life teaches you a lot, you go through a lot of experiences. Some leave you with strength, some leave you a bit low, but everything passes. And you realize that the present, I'm in a time that now, it's the present time, I'm the most confident. I do as I please, I plan my time. I don't think there was a time like this before.
I think actually now. I always had a bad relationship with my food and the food that I eat. So about 1.5 years ago, I decided maybe it's time to do something about it. I've always struggled with my weight. I just put on weight, then I go down again, then I go up again. So I decided it's time I do something about it. 1.5 years ago, I decided to really not go on a diet, but change my way of eating. And I have lost 2 dress sizes in 1.5 years. I have started going to the gym. I started doing healthy choices. I started eating healthier food, although I do binge from time to time, I must say. I have that cheat meal. I still love fries. I still love ice cream. So I do that from time to time, but I don't do it as often. I feel better. I feel confident.
I think I feel more confident now because I have achieved a lot of my goals. I look forward to a bit more relaxing time after this time.
When I apply myself, to something, usually it's about work. You have a tough problem, you have something that you haven't come across before. I love when I see the results. So yes, I am confident that when I want something done, I get it done somehow.
When I had my children growing up and they did good in their life, that's, I think, the best part of me, I think, like that.
When I earned my degrees, obviously, and when I got my driving license too, I was pretty chuffed with myself.
I don't know if I can say it, but when I separated, that day that I separated, when I signed the papers, I took a fresh breath air.
I feel very confident when I'm acting or taking part in something like that and participating. This couple of years, when I started my new work, it was a challenge for me, going in work again with younger people. I enjoy doing it, and it's very challenging because I work with my favorite things like perfume, makeup, so...
Probably when losing some weight, looking good, new hairstyle.
I think right now, my 50s.
I think the moment is now, actually. Because now I'm old enough not to care what people think.
At least over 40, I'm feeling much more free, much more liberate.
In my late 20s, when I felt quite established as a teacher, caring for her students, especially those who struggled with subject content, getting the satisfaction of seeing them through it. In my 40s, in these past 2 years, because it was sort of the wrapping up of my long journey in personal growth, self-love, and then you project yourself better out there, and you do everything better. Strangely enough, by the way, that happened during the pandemic. The pandemic for me in that aspect was a blessing because I had time to reflect about what my passions are and what my purpose in life is.
I think I was part of a board, and I knew that some things, I believe some things needed to change, and despite having a lot of resistance, I did pursue and go against the current. So, yep, I was pretty confident there in my perspective and obviously based on my knowledge and expertise.
I guess when the children flew away from their nest and seeing them settled in their jobs and in their lives, and they are comfortable, then you start to relax, and I was confident.